I want to talk about coffee dates. We're talking about coffee dates. The reason we're talking about coffee dates is because, like, I think a lot of people are missing the point about the coffee dates. Coffee dates are not a bad thing. And going on coffee dates doesn't mean you have lower standards. It doesn't mean anything like that. Like, coffee dates are useful, like, they serve a purpose. Like, how is that not clear? Like, who told you guys that coffee dates were like this negative thing to be shamed? Coffee dates literally allow you to look, like, to go out with a person just to understand if in real life they are like despicable, right? Like, maybe some of y'all don't understand, like, some people are really gross. Like, online they look one way, and then you see them in person and you're like, fuck this. Like, they'll have like halitosis, they'll be like 100 pounds overweight, they like can't hold a conversation, or you just generally don't like them. And coffee dates allow you to like make that analysis very quickly. That's like the whole purpose of a coffee date. And then here's the other thing about the expensive dinners. Um if the whole reason that you're like trying to um only go on expensive dinners when you first meet someone is because you're trying to see how much they're invested in you, well, then you actually might need to have a different level of a different caliber or a different pedigree of men that you date. Like, if you want to be a gold digger, you need to go after men who have gold to dig. There's a lot of women, we've talked about the Mrs. degree here. Many women go to college just to find husbands. If that's your deal, there's women who do that, whole communities of women who do that. If all you're trying to do is find a rich husband, go be pretty and sit somewhere in a sundress over this summer, you can probably catch you a man who's making like $100,000 a year at least. Like, if you've got a pretty enough sundress and you just do something to your hair or wear a very light amount of makeup, you can catch yourself a man. There's lots of them. They are quite literally out here. I've got a lot of business cards from a lot of rich men who would be very happy if I called them up. Like, just catching a rich man is not that hard, girl, especially if you're pretty. Like, all the videos about Russell Hartley, all the videos that he's making are true. They're like tried, true, and tested. I think the problem is some of you guys are online listening to ugly women, like women who are just fat, women with plastic hair. Rich men know what pretty women look like because they literally have garnered the whole. Here's the thing everybody's missing about society. Society doesn't work 17 ways. Men make money to get access to women. As soon as men start making money, they are going to be around other men with money, and the other men with money are going to be around the women. Pretty women. Why? Because the pretty women, a lot of them were born pretty, so they grew up around shit. They just have stuff. And then the ones who like didn't have anything and who were pretty figured out a way to go be around the other pretty ones, and then they got some shit. They found somebody who had some shit. Like, pretty girls don't just have nothing, except in the black community. But we still have the internet now, so even that's starting to change. The pretty girls are starting to like segregate themselves from poor people in general. So this is a very positive thing. This like aesthetic separation is positive. But let's go back to the dinner dates though. I mean, I think some women need to take themselves out to breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a variety of restaurants just to like understand what's on the menu, how much things cost, where you like to eat. Cause I feel like I'm not saying you should go to Denny's. You could just go to like some local cafe in a nicer neighborhood. It doesn't have to be a Michelin starred restaurant, but you don't need to spend $700 on breakfast. What if you just spent like, I don't know, $50 or something? Like, my favorite restaurant in the Bay Area was the Crepe Vine, and a crepe costs like $15. So that means with two crepes, maybe two drinks of tea, it's like $50, maybe. That's if you have like two drinks each. If you don't, like $30 or something, right? Like, That's not some really expensive breakfast. So, but also if there's a man who's not willing to spend $30 on breakfast for you, that's a whole other issue. Like if he's like, yeah, we need to go somewhere where we're spending no money, I don't want to buy you anything. Like there's a girl I work with who basically said that there's some guy that she was like dating or she's interested in who told her that he doesn't pay for meals and that the women that he dates pay for the meals for him. Like that is a gay man. That is a man who wants a wife. Well, he is the wife. He's the wife. So I don't understand why she's dating him. That's not really my business. The point is though, coffee dates when you first meet somebody are not a negative thing. They should be very short. They should be like a hi and bye, 20 minutes at most. The point is to just figure out if the person is repulsive or not. You don't need to stay on a coffee date though for like 4 hours. Coffee dates are like order the fucking coffee, drink the coffee. When the coffee's empty, the date's over. Like whatever it was, that's a good 20 minutes. So whatever conversation that you can have in 20 minutes, then you end it. And if you like the person, if the person likes you, if they want to know more about you, because there's only so much talking you can do in 20 minutes, then you schedule a regular dinner date, a regular lunch, a regular breakfast. That's how that goes. Now, I do think I feel like I understand what's happening where there's just some men who are like broke anyway. So you should probably have some questions to figure out. Like, ask the man if he has a job. If he doesn't have a job, then yeah, after the coffee date, you could just be like, sorry, nigga, you need to get your life together. Man, whoever you're dating who doesn't have a job, like, I can't do anything with you. You haven't even figured out how to be an adult. So, right? Okay, so if you pass a test where he can spend $50 on a meal for you, then I don't know, figure out the next questions for whatever your boundary levels are. I think half the problem with the women is like women need to just figure out what they expect men to bring to the table. Because I saw a picture of a girl who was like, what do I bring to the table? And she just brought her lip gloss. That's literally it. That's all you should be bringing to the table, to his table. Like if you are showing up to his table, to his life, all you're bringing is lip gloss and yourself. Like you are the godly prize. That's all for this video. There's a lot of other stuff I want to talk about. These guys got groomed today, and we're going to talk about that in the next video.